Hello and welcome back to Paddling Pool 232. We are now in Winners Semifinals. This is Black Lotus versus Ehhhhhh. I am back again with Zarini. Zari, are you ready to watch Best of 5 counter pick?
Yes, because I don't normally get to see any counter picks. Normally, Block 1 doesn't get me this far. So this is very much different from my usual. Loving this, and we might actually see some ship, but I am finding that unlikely. Though we will be starting on spot zones on Barnacle and Ehhhhhh, which is a very flat map, but going with these teams, I am not quite sure about Ehhhhhh, but Black Lotus is Noctis and co, I do believe, so they're going to be hard to beat.
I mean, A is also a pretty good team. Sorry. I got allergies. And
to the Lotus, perhaps?
Yeah, probably to the Lotus pollen coming in. Yeah, Eva has Halo, Pew Pew, Uzi, and Alex. Like, pretty good players too. And I mean, if you make it that far into the tournament, this is semi-finals. This is pretty good, but Black Lotus is ready to attack.
Yes, indeed. There's a roller? Do I see a roller?
It is a roller.
Goodness. Also, important to note, there was the possibility of seeing Mako Heckmech in this game. So I love that there's still a roller here.
Yeah.
But that's 2v2 immediately, and are still keeping this the wall to intercept the tent wall. This is just chaos.
Yep.
But that will be zone flipped. My goodness.
Zone is flipped, and right now Black Lotus are on the attack. And once you have that sniper with range advantage deep forward, you have so much defense, and it's so hard for A to get back in. Look, the roller has to jump back because there is just zero blue paint on the ground. That's a very good lead right now for Black Lotus, and with Anger in there with the tent, just keeping that ground. Okay, like just staying there. Finally out of their spawn.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Yeah. And able to get one pick, but then already 2 down, and that will be practically. Oh yeah, this is not gonna. Oh, I was gonna say this is not gonna go too well for them, but they were able to find the pick. But even then, this is gonna be game. I don't see them getting in quickly enough to get this painted. No. Oh my goodness. Well, that's game 1, folks. That's game 1.
That's game 1 for Black Lotus, opening with a statement showing why they are seen number 1. And have a lot of work to do to get back into the game.
Yes, though important to note, remember, we are on counter picks, so that does mean get to decide where we're off to next here, and that this is going to be an important pick here. They need to pick something that they're going to be comfortable on and be able to play on quite well. So we await their choices.
Yeah, like you can expect at least the advantage of surprise for Black Lotus when they bring a sniper and a tent and a blaster to the mix. Your base composition, your base strategy is probably not thought out to fight against that. No. And having an extra game, after one game, having that time to think, okay, on what map do we want to fight these guys? What are the strong suits? What are the weak suits? Where do we have a shot at countering what we've been doing? Is a very good start.
Yeah, yes, indeed. And this is important that they do that, and they think quite critically about it. And they do have a little bit of time to do that. But yeah, this is important. Because yes, if they lose this one, then they get another counter pick. And even if they win that one, then Black Lotus gets their own counter pick. So
It's not over, and again they managed to reach this point.
Yes.
They got here. They are now like clearly facing Black Lotus, who's here to take the whole tournament, and are not going to be stopped by these measly A. But hey, they can do it. If they find their composure, if they find the right map mode to recounter what Black Lotus has been cooking, they can get a game. They can gain a game or two.
Indeed. But it's all up to them to make the right choice. And clearly they are deliberating over it. They want to be sure before they make any... They don't want to make any rash decisions after that first game. And how decisive it was. Okay. Interesting. Mako Mart zones. Mako Mart was one of the ones that came to mind, but I will say that blaster is gonna have fun there, but also it can be like Mako Mart is always gonna be helpful for shorter range weapons in general. So
I think they have to find that control long enough that the roller can get in position. Once that roller is there, under the ledge, doing what roller do, that's a good shot for A. They just need to get there. They need the rest of the team to really keep the map painted, keep things alive just long enough for the roller to be put in position. And from then, A can get the momentum. And that's the kind of map mode that really profits an underdog. Is like, if at some point we manage to get there and we can use that momentum to score 50, 60, 100 points, they can get the win. And that's the kind of game that A needs.
Yep, yes, indeed. But they just it's the kind of map that can swing very easily from one team to the other, because of just how small and how close quarters it is. You know, it doesn't take much. So this definitely feels like a little bit of a gamble, but one that can pay off. So yeah, let's see what these teams decide to do with that. Still pretty much same comp from Black Lotus. Same pretty much, I think, comp from there. So they're just kind of gonna try and make the most of this.
I don't think it's about the weapons, and they're right to stay with the weapon that they prefer, with what they feel comfortable playing. It's all about like using the best of this map, and Air right now getting 2 picks right away. That's going to be a quick capture for A, and very, very good opening.
Oh, Pew was able to get 2 hits there, but not enough to actually get the kill they were looking for. There's a lot just happening at the moment. 2 down for Air. Really putting them a little bit on the back foot for this retake.
That's Zuka! Zuka by anger and anger.
They get it! They get it! The zone stays painted! Oh my goodness. The roller's still trying to find a pick, but not able to, but still very much a distraction of 2 players there at that moment. And that zone's still ticking. They do finally looking like they might take it back now, but that is straight to 24.
Yeah, finally penalty for Black Lotus, but this looks like a different A that we got game 1. That was a very good push. But 3 players down! 3 blue players down, and Black Lotus is fully on the attack. Oh, with a delayed wipe, Uzi is going to have to move back and respect the pencil.
Yep, yes, indeed. They do have to be really careful here. Because if given half an opportunity, you do know that they'll just take people out from a distance. And here come in those strikes. That does let them to get back in, but there's not enough pain for it.
There's no, and right now it's just the squeezer on the side of Eve, stuck on the platform, and Black Lotus is looking to just run away with it. With another 100-0.
Yep, and that is looking like that's just it. that's the game. Oh my goodness.
That's the game, but showing us that they can make them bleed. They can get a good push. They can get control of the map, and they can keep that control if they have it. It was much closer than the previous one, and it's just game 2. Have another counter pick.
Yes, they do, and this is an integral one here. This is match point, and certainly they're gonna have to be careful with this. I would say going from this, they probably don't want to pick another splat zones, but I don't know, because the issue is that as an objective, it doesn't move, right? So there's no point where you get the advantage by the team having to push the whole, like with other objectives, you have to push towards the enemy base, right? You have to push in, and that puts you at a disadvantage in a number of chokeholds or at different points before you're able to actually get the score or a good score on the board, depending on the objective. So that might be what they should be looking to do more of, but I'm not sure.
We'll see. I'm not sure it's about the mode, really. Like, it's both of these teams, they know how to play every map, every mode, what to do. It's just like that tiny edge that Black Lotus always gets. Because like that, it's just that extra experience, that extra practice that the monsters we have on Black Lotus got. And they just need to find that way to bridge that small gap. And it's not that far, and we'll see if A manages to find it.
Yep, we will indeed. But we will await their decision as to what they're going to do with this. I just don't know, because you don't particularly want to go the tower control route unless you have maybe a shield, a pocket shield that you can bring out, because there's that blaster, and Noctis would live on the tower. So they pick Rainmaker or Humpback. Okay, that would not have been like my top 10 thoughts of them, of like picking. I would not have got to that at any point here, but okay. All right, fair enough.
I mean, you said you wanted to see them move forward,
and that is exactly what Rainmaker Humpback is all about. So yeah, I could see it working in their favor. I hope it does, because I want to see more.
That roller in mid for A could really like change things, make the difference. That geometry that we have at the center of the stage really favors these weapons that are good on ledges, that can have arc shots, and that like to set traps and just appear out of nowhere.
Yes,
that's what the roller wants.
Exactly. So this could very much work in their favor if they're able to find that, like, able to get that paint coverage in mid and able to stay in mid, not lose like space on their way. As long as Black Lotus is not able to get like continuous pushes going, right? Because that is the other issue. If you're not able to get Black Lotus out of, like, if they're pushing elbow, out of your kind of like spawn plat kind of area, out of that court, that it just, it could go either way. So, still very similar.
Yep.
Still very similar. Yeah, there we go.
Again.
Same.
We're not going to change comp. It's not about the comp. Both of these teams, all 8 of these players know. Yeah, they know. And look at Uzi.
Oh, that's 2 down immediately, and they're off. All right. Well, they will get that first checkpoint.
Yes.
Yes, and they have taken that sniper. And there goes
very nice opening. And it's just like 3 down. It's just Yaru staying there, trying to keep things there. That's going to be an extra points ahead of a checkpoint. And right now, that was a very good counter pick. They are on the attack.
Yes, indeed. They know that there's that player coming in behind them, so they tried their best to just get as much out of that push. And 15 is very solid for a beginning, but they are going to that right-hand side, and I don't think they haven't realized. Oh my goodness, that does mean they get a free, immediate checkpoint, and that blaster is there waiting for people to pop up. They do fall back down into that kind of bunker area, but oh my goodness, almost immediately with that.
Yeah, that was really the switcheroo by Black Lotus, but that's a free checkpoint for them. Not the lead yet though. And are going to stay in the lead, but Black Lotus again back on the attack, back in control with the tacticaler and looking to move forward.
And Noctis is going for the long flank, and I do not believe that the other team... Oh no, they do know about him.
They noticed.
They noticed. Oh, thank goodness. Because he could have definitely done a lot of damage there if left unchecked. Uzi's still in there, but not able to stay out of the Rainmaker shot here. But I do believe the bombs killed them?
Yeah, but the tent was deployed just a bit too late to avoid death of the Rainmaker, and right now Air is looking to just stop whatever Black Lotus is doing. And right now 4 versus 2, 3 versus 3 now. It's changing so fast. Like, they look pretty good right now. We are halfway through the game and they've held strong.
Yep, yes, indeed, but they still have another 2.5 minutes to hold it, or to get a push of their own. Uzi here, just trying to stay alive and find the picks, able to take out Noctis again! Oh my goodness, but there goes that Suka shot, taking out another player on the side of Air there, and meaning this is a lot stronger push. Oh,
a stronger push, but that push is not going to advance as much as Black Lotus wants. Air is still strong in their defensive position and looking to keep that Rainmaker where it is right now.
Yep, yes, indeed. They do have to be careful though, and it does reset, but that's 3 down. Oh no, this is exactly what Black Lotus needs for a push to 14 or further, especially with that. Oh, that's
Uzi getting punished right now. They had the time to respawn thanks to the Rainmaker respawning, but just 4 points away, and it's the sniper right time. What a clutch!
Yes, indeed, and they're all jumping into mid because, of course, they did. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What is this? Okay. Right. Well, on the aggressive again, trying to maybe see if they can hold this out. They've still got a minute here that they've got to stay. Kind of keep this stall. But okay, this does open up the possibility if Lotus had wanted to go over on the left-hand side, but they are looking to go on the elbow, looking to keep it up that way. There goes the Rainmaker, but that's 3 down for Black Lotus, and we're then in the last 30 seconds. The only one alive is the tent.
And Bazooka into nowhere. They don't reach anything, but just a waste of Bazooka right now, just to give the rest of Black Lotus the time to get back in. Black Lotus needs that final push into overtime, and just one sneaky roller could end it all and give some hope to Air in that game number 3. And Uzi is there.
Oh no! What? Oh my goodness! What? Okay, well that does mean. Oh my. We were almost going to get a game 4. We were so close to getting a game 4, but all it takes is just overtime and a really good push and a wipe. What was that? What was that? Oh my goodness, that did really look like Ehhhhhh's game. That really did.
That was the game. They had it until the end. Black Lotus just clutching it.
Showing them yet again why they're top seed. It might take them a little bit to adapt, but they get there. They get there. Even if it's in overtime, even if it's after the 5 minutes, they still figure it out. Oh my goodness, they are definitely the team to beat, but that does mean that Ehhhhhh's going to the losers bracket and Black Lotus continues on to the finals. Oh.
Yeah. And that's going to be the end for us, Zari. We're going to give the microphone.
He said that like we were dying. That's going to be the end.
No, we're not dying. We'll be back next week. Like, it's fine.
That's going to be the end for us. But yes,
we're doomed.
Yes, indeed. But we are going to be switching out with some different commentators for Block 2. I do believe it's Delta Diff and NM. So absolutely do not be going anywhere. That was an insane set and it ended up 3-0. So this is only going to get more insane as teams fight their way up from losers. So yeah, stick around, guys. There's more cool Splatoon games to come. And also, thanks for having us. This has been so much fun.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Wait, no. Hold on. We need to plug ourselves. I almost forgot. Pat.
I don't have anything every time. Like, I have a Twitter, and you can check me. It's written on the screen, but I'm not really posting much on it. I hate plugging myself. But Zari, you stream, so you have to plug yourself.
Yes. I always forget to do that, and then Spy reminds me. But then both of us were forgetting, and I'm like, there's something in the back of my mind that said, "Wait, hold on, you're forgetting things. There's something that you normally forget, and you're doing it again." But yes, you can follow me on Twitter. It's on the screen, and I also stream, and that's on Twitch. Just Zarani. And I play Splatoon and other games, lots of other games. But anyway, yes, we are now going to go to a break so that we can be replaced. So absolutely, yet again, stick around. More cool games to come.
Bye.
Bye.